Now then guys, welcome back to my YouTube. So, yeah, I thought I'd go through what actually happened to the Focus, like what damage got caused, and just walk through the bits that are salvageable, bits that are absolutely fucked, and the bits that are on the car already that's already good. So, first things first, might as well start off with the headlights. Headlights, they're pretty cooked. Most of the brackets have snapped off. That one got away with it, but this one snapped off. Obviously that one snapped off. All the bulbs inside still work, which is a win. Just the actual framework of the light is scrap, unfortunately. So I mean, they're not cheap. There's a chap online who contacted me through Instagram. He's actually donated me a set of xenon headlights. I'm not too sure how much they cost, but I think they're about 50 to 100 quid. But yeah, he donated them. Thank you very much. His name is Peter Bald. No relation. But yeah, because my granddad's called Peter Bald. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, the intercooler is good. The ducting for the intercooler is good. A little bent, but it's nothing we can bend back, so that's easy enough. My front bumper, unfortunately, my beautiful carbon fibre front bumper that I made back in last summer, that's completely garbage. I've still left half of it at Snetterton, as well as the aero catches. They're garbage. You know how much they are these days. My front crash bar that Andy from Fury AutoWorx made, that's, you know, completely garbage. I still need to take it with us tomorrow to try and fix. But you know, just to see where things used to be. There's some more ducting that we just need to bend back. That's not a big issue, thank God. I think that's in there. That's everything in there. My radiator broke. Radiator's back there. So my splitter broke, as you can tell. Splitter's knackered. Radiator bent at the bottom. Completely shafted it, basically. So yeah, that's not good. So yeah, engine, like chassis wise, the only thing that was salvageable really was the bottom kind of splitter mount bar. So we've just basically put that back on and sprayed it, make it look fancy. The splitter brackets, and you can just about see them there, that hold the splitter on once I get a new one again. They were bent to buggery. You'll have seen all the pictures on Instagram of them being absolutely like buggered. So yeah, that had to be bended back, and I re-welded that back together. Yeah, the turbo cooler got away with it lightly, and the oil cooler just about got away with it. Just bent the fitting there. So obviously it's meant to be straight, and it's definitely not straight. And at the back of it, I think there's a I zip tied it back on, but at the back of it basically there's a bit of a kind of ding. Surprised it didn't go through, to be honest. But chassis wise completely fine. So everything from the headlights forward yeah, is broken pretty much, but it's something we can't fix. So tomorrow obviously I'm going to be going to Fury AutoWorx to hopefully make a new top crash bar, middle crash bar, and then set it all towards the splitter, so it's the new bumper that I'm going to make will fit. I've ordered some more carbon fibre for the bumper, so all I've got to do is basically prep my original bumper to make this one. I did buy an WRC one, but I'm not too sure I want to fit it. It may be a bit too leery. Plus, I like the version of this one, and the fact that everything worked cooler wise. I just want to get it back together like it was, you know, at the start. So it worked perfectly the way it was before. There's no point in changing it. That rear bumper just came with the front bumper, but I think Phil Neal's going to have that eventually. So yeah, that's about it really. Other than that, my wheels got full of like mud that I need to de-bead the wheels so I can get the mud out and then put the bead back on. But yeah, got off lightly really. I say I'm fine, no whiplash or anything daft like that, so I got away off lightly as well. So it's literally just a case of getting all the bits together and rebuilding it, which shouldn't be too difficult really. It's just the front end. So yeah, I'm going to fit the new radiator now, put some coolant in it, and try and drive it onto the trailer. Ready for Andy's tomorrow. So yeah. Okay then guys, so I've gone for gravity rad again, because that's what I had before, and you know, it worked fine. So that's what I shall use. So yeah, just doing up the Jubilees. I've done the 3 bottom ones there. Just this one to go. I think we're about lapping. Obviously I need to attach or retrofit the intercooler, just so it's at least semi happy with what's going on. I've got a new oil cooler coming for this as well, so obviously I won't be driving it full kill until the oil cooler's on, but for the time being that'll do. Right, let's go and get the intercooler. Yeah, I forget how that's attached. Oh yeah, just there. Yeah, that can stay attached for now, because it's not actually bent, to be fair. This is good news. 10mm, 13mm. Doesn't have to be tight, as long as it idles fine. I'm sure it'll be alright, won't it? Sounds good, doesn't it? I'm sure that's fine. Right, that can go there, that can come off. Oh yeah, it's tight. Yeah, I was feeling hench that day. Right, let's make sure the bung at the bottom's tight. Then, tight as you like. So I think that should be it. I think let's top it up with a little bit of water first, see what happens. I usually just use distilled water, but coolant actually makes, you're gonna laugh, makes the car run hotter. Actual coolant. That's about right, isn't it? And the rest of water. Should be laughing, right? Fixed. It's a little full, but once it burps, I reckon it will. What do you call it? Right, so that's zip tied to there, so that's not going anywhere. I'll probably have to zip tie that somewhere a little more permanent. It's got oil, so theoretically should start, right? First start, you're seeing it live. You're seeing it live. Just wait for my dash to kick in. Any second now. There we go. So it's reading 12 degrees, which is exactly what it is outside. Let's check the leaks quick. Well, she starts, and she sounds healthy. Yeah, she's running. I'll let that get up to temperature, and then we're lapping, I think. Just want to see if I've got any obvious nasties. Where's my thing? straight away obvious nasties that I probably need to know about before I run it. So I've got 4scan basically on my phone, just connected to the car via OBD. Everything seems normal. Yeah, nothing that wasn't there before. So, oh, you good old girl, aren't you? Cool. There's still no leaks. I have found a leak. Coming from whatever that is. I wonder if we took a punt. Found my first little bit of damage that's actually concerned with the engine. So just down here, I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I'm guessing it's like must be like a thermostat or something. Looks like there's 2 bolts that hold it on anyway. I need to research it, but you can't tell. But I've just wiggled this pipe here because I thought it was the bit that attached to it. Doesn't seem to be, or appear to be, any cracks in it. But if you wiggle this pipe here, you can't tell on camera, but there's a very tiny hairline crack that is just causing a bit of a drip when the system pressure rises. So that's going to have to be changed. There's nothing else, there's nowhere else that coolant wise that leaks, luckily. So just need to find out what that is. Probably have to take it off. I can see 2 bolts, whether that is the case or not I don't know. It might be 3. I can only see 2 though. Yeah, replace that basically, whatever that is. So as long as I've got enough fluid to get me on the trailer for tomorrow, then yeah, we're laughing really. Just have to keep topping it up with water until I replace it. But yeah, that's a little bit of bad news. I thought it was just going to be a strike up and off you pop sort of thing, but it is what it is. It was in quite a hefty old accident. Reviewing the data back from my timer shows that I hit the wall at 80, or you know, the speed started slowing down suddenly at 80 miles an hour. So yeah, that kind of sucks a little bit. So that's, to my knowledge, the only bit of engine damage that I've found so far, but these things will happen. So yeah, I'll just get it on the trailer as it is. Shouldn't need any more water than that. And then yeah, just keep topping it up every time I need to start it. But yeah, it's not all bad, to be fair. I got away really lucky, everyone knows that. But yeah, so you shall probably catch up with me tomorrow, I assume, at Fury AutoWorx. So I'll see you there, guys. Bye bye. Now then guys, you join me on a Friday, hopefully just about to finish work, to go to Andy's unit. Andy, Mr. Fury AutoWorx himself, to basically go and build me a new front end. So yeah, just pulling up to the yard. You can probably I don't know, probably just about see it up there. There will be waiting, unless it's been stolen, my daily and race car, and we shall go and get the old girl fixed. I started off work at like 3 this morning, half 3 this morning, just so I could, you know, finish work early. Just so we can get to Andy's as soon as possible, so we can get this thing fixed, hopefully by the end of the night. Apart from it being undrivable still, really, because of that coolant leak from the thermostat housing bit. Should be pretty much ready to go. Apart from an oil cooler I need to fit and make my front bumper out of carbon again. Yeah, nearly there. There's the old girl though. There is the old girl. Bless it. Right, I'm just going to fill up the tank and then I'll get cracking. Good on Mondeo. Oh, he's just texted me saying, how you getting on, mate? I'm here, pal. Surprise, motherfucker. Incoming.
Greatest Hits Radio.
Oh, yeah. Fucking hell, that's pink. Yes, Nathan, that is very pink. Karaki. What is what? Is my GoPro?
Oh,
I hope not. Incoming archive. I mean, it would help if it didn't move. That is not enjoying life as it was.
No, sirree.
Would you stick? Thank you, fucker.
Someone's supposed to be doing down around the workshop.
What, on a skateboard? Right, should see how it welds when it's not got a magnet on it.
Do you like my clam?
Watch out. That's fucking better, you bastard. I'm just gonna record anything. You fucking what?
I'll do the camera if I'm swearing too much. Can't get that.
Okay. I can't fucking see you, that's your fault.
You can have it back in a minute.
Alright, I'll find you well. Sausage.
Oh shit.
Snap. Can you imagine? Looking like that.
I've got a fresh hat on, so I'm feeling better. Because that one was warm and itchy. This one's cold and...
Shut the fuck up.
Oh no. No, that when because we've measured from there to there, and that's the 70 we want. When we use the material for the bend, it will only come up here and won't affect the straight.
Small suit, sir. Never ever. Yeah, well.
Incoming hernia. 45 degrees, well, so it's a big one.
Hey boy.
You'll do. Lovely jubbly, sir. Now we will go check it on the vehicular.
Sounds like AIDS. Yeah, right.
There. There and there.
Can be lower if you like.
Yes, please. Thank you, sir. I reckon we want to be a smidge further in and then stay still, please. Smidge further in because your headlight curves, and then we want to come back
Very, very smidgy back, yeah.
back there. We've got plenty on it to get a bend on it. So we want to be about there.
Not the pen.
I have one in my pocket.
Oh.
Quite enough.
Well, it's straighter than it was 6 hours ago already, so that's not a bad thing.
No, you'll bend it in 2 weeks' time anyway. So it's not.
Maybe we should just make about 50 more of these and then...
Yes, we just like draw an outline on the floor and just get a production.
Maybe.
Draw this one.
What's the time?
Hey?
What's the time?
3 o'clock.
2:30. Ready?
2:32 a.m.
Fucking Jesus.
I've not even opened it.
You didn't put it fucking down.
I've got yours in this hand.
Christ. Oh, it's going well, just slow. Much like life itself.
Something about this focus and slow.
Fuck off. He's also given me bits of slow car to make me slower. Off this car. And then that'll go on there. That'll be quite nice, wouldn't it? Oh, fucking Christ. Right, I need to make some bonnet pin thingy majiggers for the bonnet. Yeah. Some of them. What is that? There's literally a little bit of box section cut up. We're getting there, ain't we, Andy?
Hey!
We're getting there.
I thought you started.
Hey?
I thought you started.
Andy's just started. Where's he at? Can we see him?
Oh shit.
Can we fall? He's bending round as well, isn't he?
Yep, though.
Does he need bending round as well?
Yeah. It's had a kick in.
She's nearly there, boys. Nearly there. looking a lot more like a car. So what we've done is remade the bottom crash bar, which is solid. Got rid of the top crash bar, replaced it for tube and cool holes, dimple dies. Replaced the turbo cooler, which wasn't damaged, thank fuck. And then the oil cooler is damaged, but it's not leaking. But I can't put any of that on until we put the ducting on, which Andy's just fixed. New radiator, new bonnet pins. Oh yeah, bracket for one headlight. This headlight, all the brackets are smashed, so I'm awaiting some new headlights so we can, I can make it without, making a mistake. Yeah, so now we're just about to whap the ducting back on. Open pray it still fits and works, and it shouldn't do. It should do rather. So yeah, do that, and then only thing after that it needs is bracket here, bracket there, and for the oil cooler, and then paint. Yeah, just hope it doesn't rust too quick. But yeah, stoked, absolutely stoked on tonight's progress. The car is nearly there, literally nearly there. And Andy's car is literally nearly there. Racing time attack in a couple of weeks' time. Forgive me, I'm fucking knackered. It must be about 6 o'clock now, surely. Yeah, we'll test fit all this ducting, make sure it works, and then pretty much pack up and fuck off. Oh, now then guys, so it is daylight. We have pulled an all-nighter yet again with the old Focus. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Oh god, my brain is absolutely fried. I'm sure as Andy's is as well. Putting the car on the trailer then was an absolute slog. Last thing I wanted to do after an all-nighter. But yeah, the car's pretty much there. I'm a bit annoyed that it's raining because all that fresh metal work I've just put on the car, it's going to get rusty now, isn't it? Because I've not painted it. But yeah, I'm glad I've done the work. Well, Andy did the work, let's be honest. I was just there to stick stuff together. But yeah, I'm glad I've done it, because literally the only thing I need to do now is bolt the new headlights, make a bumper, probably find a grill and bolt that on and all. So yeah, all in all, pretty good, productive evening. Just I'm going to pay for it as soon as I get home. It's about an hour and a bit drive home, so it'll be 8 o'clock when I get home. Straight to bed, I think, or a shower first, then straight to bed, and then yeah, we'll see. Well, it depends what the weather is today. If it's going to be like this, then I can't paint it anyway, can I? So, but yeah, yeah. Sorry, I can't be much more cheery. I'm actually really happy because the car's, on its way to being nearly done again. But I'm bloody knackered. So, as you can probably tell by my eyes, they're fucked. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this little video of ours, as it were. Hopefully there'll be a few more to come, doing Andy's car as well as mine, because every time I go to Andy's at the minute it seems to be, oh, let's just do this, oh, let's just do that on my car, and yeah, it just adds up and adds up and adds up, and all of a sudden it's 7 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I shall speak to you in the next episode. I assume it's going to be a track day. I think Andy wants to plan on doing a evening on the 24th of April, which is in a couple of weeks' time. So if my car's ready, I'll be game for that. But yeah, super stoked, super happy. Something in my eye. Right, I love you and leave you. Speak to you all later. Hope you enjoyed the video, and bye.